Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you a little bit of a life update because as you guys have probably noticed, I haven't really been uploading videos for like over a year now. I have been uploading some videos here and there, but it is nowhere as regular as I used to do it or as I even want to do it. So I feel like I want to share with you guys what has been going on with my life for the past year. A lot has been going on. First of all, let me address like the situation that we are all going through at the same time with the coronavirus. I hope you're staying safe, staying healthy, and I hope that you are staying at home. I know it's a bit hard. I haven't been outside my house like at all regularly, only when I really need to, which is how you're supposed to do it. So I'm going to talk a little bit also about that, like how the situation is in Germany, because maybe it's different from where you guys are at the moment. So basically in Germany, we don't have a regular typical lockdown situation like you have in Italy or in France. We are allowed to go out. We're advised not to, obviously, but we are allowed to go out if it's only by ourselves or with our families that we live together, or with our housemates. So basically anyone who lives in a communal apartment like I do. We are allowed to go out together, but we are not allowed to meet anyone else other than one single person. And otherwise we have to like keep our distance. I think the recommended distance is about 1.5 to 2 meters depending on the state. The restaurants are closing down. Only the basic necessities are allowed to be open, like the supermarkets, the post office, and then the bakeries are also open. I have written down a blog post about the situation in Germany, so if you want to check it out, I'm going to link it down below. But yeah, we're actually allowed to go out and, you know, take a walk, because it is very important to feel like you still have some sanity in yourself. And I think if you're cooped out in your house for too long, it can really deteriorate your mental health. Obviously that is not an option for everyone around the world. Therefore, I am grateful that I have the opportunity to do that here. But as I've said, most of the time, most of the people are staying in their homes and only are going out for necessities. So basically what I want to talk to you guys about is sharing what my life has been for the past year. I have graduated from my bachelor studies. So if you guys don't know, I was a bachelor student here in Germany. I am very grateful that I have finally been able to get my diploma, so to speak. It hasn't really been that easy, to be honest, like especially in my final year when I was doing my bachelor thesis and writing like all of my latest examinations. It did take a toll on me. I did feel very burnt out at the end of it, and therefore I had to retake a couple of exams, which I thankfully have passed now. So yeah, I am glad that I have finally get it over with, because at some point when you've been writing for your bachelor thesis for like half a year, you just want to be done with it, right? I am glad that I've done it. I did my bachelor thesis in the physical chemistry department, so I studied the interactions between megamite nanoparticles with blood proteins, which was very exciting and it was a great learning experience. I think I have done more lab work than I have ever done in my study so far, but I did enjoy the lab work. I didn't really enjoy like the writing process of it. I think writing a scientific material is a lot different than writing for my blog, which is a lot more creative and which I am a lot more accustomed to. Even when I was in school, I write a lot more creatively than I did scientifically. So there was definitely a learning curve to it as well. But I am very grateful to my professors and to my supervisors and also my friends who helped me go through the whole process. Not only like listen to my grievances as I did to theirs, of course, but also to my the other students that did the bachelor thesis at the same time as I was. Like, we helped each other also in the lab, and I was very grateful. So what's next? Here in Germany, we don't actually have graduation ceremonies or convocations. We get our diplomas and that's basically it. Which is kind of sad because I feel like I kind of am missing out on the whole graduation thing. I have a high school graduation, but obviously that's not the same thing, right? Bachelor's is a very big step for most people like to obtain, especially back at home. It's a very significant milestone. So I am kind of sad that I didn't get to have like a graduation experience, like mostly for my parents, because I feel like they kind of want to go through that, but they're going to have their chance with my brother. What's next for me? So as I've said, because I finished my bachelor studies, I have decided to go on with my master's. So I have started my master's studies. I'm majoring again in biochemistry, so I'm just like following through on what I've done in my bachelor's. I am staying at the same university, mainly because I don't really like moving. It's such a hassle. And because I feel like I've gotten to know the professors and I know their styles and I know what to expect. And I don't really want to leave my friends behind because master studies is a bit shorter than bachelor studies anyway, so I don't think it's that much of a big deal not to move. So I am staying for the foreseeable future. So my bachelor final year was actually also like a big reason why I didn't upload to YouTube regularly or write blog posts. I think in the past year I've uploaded like 6 or 7 videos. I feel like it's definitely less than 10, which is kind of sad because I used to upload like once a week. But yeah, it just wasn't sustainable at the time. As I've said, I was really already very overwhelmed with the amount of work that I had to do for my bachelor's, and then on top of that I still have to go to regular classes and sit for exams. And also I had a job, like I do work part-time, so that was a big chunk of my time as well. And I just really felt like at the time I neither have the energy or the motivation to sit down, put some makeup on and talk to a camera. However, I have been ramping up my vlogs, so because of the whole quarantine stay-at-home situation, I have been hunkering down to write more blog posts. I discovered a lot of my hidden passions during this time. So uni is not starting until the 20th of April. It's supposed to start before Easter, but it's been pushed. And in that time I have been filling up my time with other stuff. So I started writing more blog posts, and I also tried out new recipes for me to bake. It's really quite a lot of fun. I have now discovered like an obsession with making the perfect macarons. Still not quite there yet, but I'm trying. And then I've been listening to audiobooks. I've been listening to the audiobooks for Harry Potter, like all of the series, like all of the Harry Potter books. It's actually very illuminating because I've never heard the audiobooks before. I've read the series like over at least like 5 times. And I obviously have watched the films, but I've never listened to audiobooks before. And I really liked it. Like, I adore Stephen Fry's voice and how he emotes in the audiobook, so it was really quite a bit of fun. I have also started to do some cross-stitching. So I've started to do cross-stitch. I think this is very cute. I'm not quite finished with it. I still have the outlines to do for this part and this part, but it's really cute. So yeah, that's basically what I've been up to for the past year. I don't know if you guys are missing my videos or not, but I hope that I can go back to a semi-regular schedule at least. I have been like brainstorming for like video ideas the past couple of weeks, but I'm very grateful for you guys who have stuck with me for the past year, even though I don't upload regularly and you are still subscribed. I'm very grateful for that. So let me just say again, thank you for still being here and still watching my videos. And again, I hope you're staying safe and staying healthy, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon in the next video. Bye.